How did you initially hook up with Rockefeller?
Well, I'm gonna try to make it short as possible, whatever. But like I said, I'm originally from West Philly. I migrated to North or whatever. I met Chris in junior high. He wasn't rapping at that time. I inspired him, to do the music or whatever, to push him forward, showed him the game, and just how to execute and set the play about doing music. And I met a couple guys moving around a lot in Philly or whatever. I knew a lot of people, so I ran into this guy named Stevie G, and he had Beanie Siegel at the time. He had like he got Most Wanted a deal. Most Wanted was signed to Atlantic. He got Beanie a deal over at Rockefeller. He was getting a lot of artists signed from Philly. And when Matt kicked open the door, a lot of labels wanted people from Philly at the time. So he brung us up New York or whatever. We was just going from label to label to label. Puff, whoever was popping at the time, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted us. But we went to Jay and them first, just about 3 weeks before they left for Hard Knock Life tour. Everybody wanted us. We just felt comfortable with Jay and them, and we thought they understood us, and we understood them a little bit more, and it just made perfect sense. Jay and them was thorough. They was cool. After 5 million records sold from Hard Knock Life, they was ready to leave on tour. They got somebody from Philly. He clicking with them, so it just all made sense. And, we made it work in due time.
Now, you guys run the label for a while, but Don't Stop, Don't Stop, Can't Stop was like the breakaway moment.
Yeah. Because what we did though, before we was even signed, we shot the movie State Property 1, and then that first State Property album was the Set Up Freeway. So we was doing like State Property albums to set up the next artist that was to come out, and then it came time to do a State Property album. So they was like, Chris and Neef got a big record, the Can't Stop, Won't Stop John, or whatever. We put Can't Stop, Won't Stop on a mixtape hosted by DJ Enough. It was called Young is in Charge. And DJ Enough just got behind it and it blew out the water. Bay Area, San Francisco, they start 10,000 spins later. We nominated for a Grammy. We touring all around the world. They had to put that on State Property 2 to carry that weight because ain't nobody else have nothing popping. So they said, all right, this is gonna set up y'all album or whatever, y'all ready. And that's how it went.
Looking back at that time, what do you think was like the greatest moment you had on Rockefeller?
I don't know, man. It's different times. There's so many times, but like I said, I stood on stages with people from Mary J. Blige to Michael Jackson. Just it's so many memories, man. Just taking jets to Paris. A bunch of Benz Sprinters waiting outside for you. Chefs waiting for you, eating in the bottom of Mr. Child's basement before it was Philippe's, you know what I mean? It's just all type of moments that I can, me going through trials and tribulations and getting caught up in New York with guns and stuff, and Jay waiting for me. I gotta go see him. He put an APB out on me. As soon as I get bail, I gotta go talk to him. The night that we came at the Locks, Nas and everybody just unexpectedly. Nobody didn't know what was going on. We went up Hot 97 with Flex and just went in. And nobody knew what we was going to do, what happened. But when we came downstairs from out that building, Jay, Biggs, and Dame was waiting for us. And it was just, we felt that love. And it was just like, these niggas, these some real niggas. They ain't just no corporate CEO niggas, you know what I'm saying? Just signing off the check or whatever and don't care about us, you know what I'm saying? And, I got so many good memories, man,
Now, Kanye was on the label at the time.
Yeah, Kanye, that's my guy. That's my guy. He's a good guy. He was on, we did a joint with Kanye. It was called Grown Man Remixes on a Brothers from Another album or whatever. Like, us and Kanye was like, at the same time bubbling or whatever. Like, we went on a college dropout tour, Kanye first tour. It was us and Dilated Peoples, you know what I'm saying? So, it was good. It was good, man. Kanye is a good guy. He's a genius at what he do, or whatever. And he brought something different to the rock and just made it, bigger.
Now, what do you think is like the funniest Kanye story that you remember?
I'm gonna tell you this. I remember I was in the office moving around and they was telling me Jay was downstairs in Kaiser's office. This when Kaiser was still at Def Jam. And I went to go see Jay, and we were sitting around or whatever, talking in Kai's office or whatever. We was just about to leave for Detroit. We had a big show, a Rockefeller show in Detroit. And I was telling Jay, I was like, yo, did you see Kanye on MTV Punk yet? And he was like, no. He's like, I ain't see it yet. And I was telling him, like, yo, you got to see it. It's crazy. He made one call to MTV. They brung him over a tape. This one, I think they were cassette, the VCR tapes were still around. They brung him that shit in like 2 minutes, like this. We in there dying laughing when they punked Kanye and they act like they was gonna take his video like the real, and he chased them down and he was falling and all that in the desert. It was funny. That's a classic right there.